And before we get into today's, let me adjust this light a little bit. Before we get into today's very important lecture, I just want to take a moment to thank all of my supporters, everybody for supporting my channel. You know, my channel will be 4 years old June of this year, and I'm really looking forward to where my channel is going to go year after year. So with that being said, let's get down to today's very important lecture. And I've been wanting to do a lecture on this, revisit this. Actually, I've done a series of lectures on, you know, filing your income types, filing your taxes, topics around that. But I'm gonna tell you something. You know, when you are a businessman or woman, you know, and I've had my company, Parents and Associates Resource Center, for well over 20-something years simultaneously. As I was in the workforce, I fully retired from state government September of 2023, but I've always simultaneously had my own business, Parents and Associates Resource Center. You know, one of my primary service under my company, you know, I phased out a lot of my clinical stuff over the years, but under my company, but the primary service under my company is I do professional coaching. I go into the executed contract with paying customers who want to hire me to develop their strategic business plan. You know, it's so important to have that business plan in place. You know, currently right now I'm at full capacity. I have well over a year wait list, so I'm not taking any new customers. And the reason why I'm keeping my numbers low is to keep my business in hobby mode, but yet at the same time it's a stream of income. So I want to talk about tax deductions in relation to being a content creator when your channel is monetized, because I also created my YouTube channel under my company. You know, really do check out my business website so you can get a full idea in regards to the mission, goals, and objective of my company, Parents and Associates Resource Center. I wrote my book, Awake Financial Freedom, under my company. So, and I mainly just utilize this YouTube channel, but I deliberately and strategically utilize my YouTube channel as a platform to market my company, the services under my company, to promote my book, my product, and my brand. And along the way, January 2023, my YouTube channel got monetized. So now I'm also getting a stream of income from being a monetized channel. So I'm going to talk about some tax deductions in relation to when you are a content creator, when your channel is monetized. And I've always known throughout my professional career, owning my company, hire a CPA. You know, I have always aligned myself with a certified public accountant, and I don't just focus on taxes when April the 15th come. No, I'm having the mindset, I'm knowing what's going on tax deduction wise every day, every week, every month, throughout. And I'm already preparing all of my stuff that I'm going to need to file for taxes for 2025. 24 is over with. If you ain't got your stuff in order by right now, and April the 15th right around the corner, I don't ever wait to the last minute. No, January 1st of 2024 is when I start getting ready for 2025. And that's how I roll. So I'm going to talk about some tax deductions in relation to being a content creator when your channel is monetized, because what validates being a channel that's monetized, at the end of the year, YouTube is going to send you a 1099 that validates you are an independent contractor. This 1099 is one of the documents that I gave to my CPA to reflect the revenue I made for the year of 2023 as a content creator. My channel was monetized January of 2023. He got several other documents also from various other 1099s and etc. But the focus of this lecture is to talk about those tax deductions that really I wasn't even aware, so I'm getting all this together for 2025. But I do want to take a moment to really just in everyday language explain what is tax deductions. Tax deductions is an amount you subtract from your income, whatever that income is, your revenue from your company, your revenue from YouTube, your revenue from your retirement checks, your revenue from your job. It's always beneficial to have you a business. It don't matter if you got a job. So those deductions is the amount you subtract from your income when you file. So you don't pay tax on it by lowering your income. Deductions lower your tax. So you need documents to show expenses or losses you want to deduct, and you turn all that over through to your certified public accountant. You know, by the grace of God, I was able to align myself with a very good CPA. You know, my prior CPA I had for 15 years, but when I retired and relocated, I had to do some research and find another CPA in the area I'm living in, and I'm very pleased with the services he's done. He's already filed my business taxes, my personal taxes. My stuff been going out over a month ago for taxes for this year, but I'm already getting ready for next year, and I've always done that. And so as a content creator, you know, even when I took my guided tour to Cairo, Egypt in December of 2023, I was over there for a couple of weeks. All of that money that I spent to go to Cairo, Egypt to do live footage as a content creator. Oh, by the way, I saw explosive growth in my YouTube channel with subscribers, views, watch hours, money, explosive growth when I did that live footage to Cairo, Egypt, and doing a lot of that filming of many of the 7 wonders of the world. So all of the money that I spent on that was a 100% business write-off, because by me going over there to do live footage directly links to me being a content creator, and it also validates that I'm a content creator because I'm getting a 1099 from YouTube. So that's another good example. If you are a content creator, if you're traveling to do live footage anywhere in the world, all of that money you spend on that travel is a 100% deduction business expense. And it's kind of like twofold, because I had the opportunity to go see the pyramids, the Giza, the Valley of the Kings, ride on the biblical Nile River. Check out a lot of my live footage when I was over there, and it was breathtaking. And I'm here to tell you, I've always wanted to go to Egypt to see those 7 wonders of the world over there, but to see it with my own eyes, not just as a content creator. You know, if you don't believe in God, trust me, you will believe in God when you ride on the biblical Nile River that they talk about in the Bible. And I'm here to tell you. So another thing that it made me realize as a content creator, because I do a lot of shorts on coffee, my coffee specialty shorts. All of the money I spend on purchasing my coffee, collecting my coffee, anything of merchandise relating to my coffee shop is a 100% business write-off. When I'm buying various different brands of coffee, all of this money I'm spending to build my coffee shop, to create my shorts, footage on specialty, all that money is a business write-off. And so what I did was, I had to go into my Amazon account, and because it made me think, I'm always thinking business. It made me think from January all the way up until now, there was a tremendous amount of specialty coffees I purchased from all over the world. All of this money I spent from on Amazon getting my coffee for my live footage and my shorts I got these documents ready for my CPA when I filed for my taxes in 2025, because this directly links to the shorts I do as a content creator. So all of this money I'm spending is going to be a 100% write-off. So if your channel is monetized, I'm telling you, anything that you're spending in relation to creating your footage, traveling, coffee, merchandise is a 100% business write-off. And one of the beauty things I like about my CPA, he didn't just do my business taxes. He didn't just do my personal taxes. We sat down and we went into discussion about that process. If I have questions after he did his work, he has that open door policy. That he got the credentials in the software to do the job. And the money I paid him to do my professional or my business taxes and my personal taxes, because mine was a little bit complex. He had to file for North Carolina, he had to file for Florida, he had to file federal, state business taxes. Florida you don't pay state taxes in Florida, but you pay state and federal taxes in North Carolina. In Florida, you only pay federal taxes and then all of the particulars with that. So I had to do a lot of filing, but he's the expert. He know what to do. So I say that to say, have the mindset and slow down and be thinking, especially if your channel is monetized. I had to present my 1099 from YouTube to my CPA so he can saw all of the money I made for the year 2023 as a content creator, but also I wanted him to get those deductions and all of the money I spent to go to Egypt, and all of the money I spent on buying products as a content creator. And I'm telling you, by me having impeccable records, and I've always known to do that anyway. I've been aligning myself with CPAs for over 20-something years, long before YouTube. But I say that to say, I'm telling you, it has a direct impact. It literally has a direct impact by lowering your income. Deductions will lower your tax, bottom line. But you got to have the evidence, because don't play with Uncle Sam. Don't play with Uncle Sam. Anytime I've been audited a lot throughout my years, I welcome an audit, because I'm gonna, if I put down $20,000 worth of yearly expenses, I'm gonna have the evidence to back it up. Don't play with Uncle Sam, and I'm here to tell you, because there is only one way to do it. That is the correct way, the legal way, the ethical way. Go to a CPA. Don't go to one of those tax places where they just have somebody who took a little course in taxes and you getting your taxes done. Go to somebody who's gone to school in accounting. They don't sat for a board to get their certification as a certified CPA that stand abreast of the tax laws. They are the experts at what they do. They got the software to do what they do. And yeah, you're going to have to pay for those services, because it ain't going to come free. And I'm here to tell you. So I'm telling you, have the mindset of keeping track of all of your business expenses on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. So when it comes time to file your business taxes or personal taxes, you got everything ready. You're going through it. You're examining everything. You're aligning yourself with a certified public accountant. You're having that discussion in any audit that come across. You ain't worried about a thing. And I'm here to tell you, because I know a lot of people get their behinds in trouble with the Internal Revenue Service, trying to do manipulative, unethical stuff, get flat out lying about their deductions, ain't got no shred of documents to back up anything, and they end up getting in trouble with the Internal Revenue Service, getting their income garnished, assets frozen, and some people can go to jail, go to prison, because it is a crime for tax evasion. This is a real topic, and I'm here to tell you. So again, that's all I have on this topic. I'm gonna get my stuff ready for 2025, 2024 in reference to taxes. If you ain't got it done by now, you're late. You're late. If you ain't got it done by now, because the 15th is right around the corner, you're going to put yourself in a situation. Now you got to file for an extension. And then if you owe them money by the time you do file, you're going to have to pay interest on that money. Uncle Sam ain't nothing to play with. So again, share this information. This is a needed topic. And don't forget to mark your calendar. Actually, I think it's coming up Saturday, April 6, 2024. I'm going to do another relational lecture on the 13 steps. I've already did a prior lecture in terms of talking about that non-disclosure agreement in reference to before you send your manuscript in to a publisher. So this lecture is going to be what are the 13 steps in order for a publisher to transform the accepted manuscript into a published book and make it available for consumers worldwide. You know, if you want to find out what those 13 steps are, tune in. You know, my book went through 2 world-renowned publishing companies, Page Publishing Company, Audiobook Network, and yeah, that was a business write-off too. All of the money I paid those 2 publishing companies to transform my accepted manuscript into a published book, all of that was a write-off. So if you want to find out what those 13 steps are, tune in. Both of those publishing companies demonstrated those 13 steps when they transformed my accepted manuscript into a published book. And the reason why I had to go through 2 publishing companies, Page Publishing Company, my first publishing company, they don't specialize in publishing audiobooks. So they gave me a referral to Audiobook Network Publishing Company, and they actually, Audiobook Network, published my already published work into an audiobook. And yeah, I had to pay for that too, and that was a 100% business write-off. So now I can mainly focus on, they handle the sales and all that. All I do is sit back and receive my quarterly checks from 2 publishing companies every quarter and reinvest that money. So now I'm getting the return on my investments. So if you want to find out what those 13 steps are, you need to tune in April 6, 2024. I'm going to lecture for 1 hour from 11 to 12, and I'm going to be ready to get down to business. That's all I have. Simplify, simple fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.